Wisdom is the principal thing. In all you're getting, get understanding. Proverbs 4:7. Now, most time you hear people's story, you hear how they were rich and they become poor. You hear how they had it all and then they lose everything. Now, it's not about getting the resources, it's about the wisdom to manage those resources. Now, most times, if you check how they handled it, they handled it according to their knowledge, according to how they knew they can do it. They didn't depend on God to help them to carry it through. Most times, they made a lot of money and they invested in the wrong relationship. Most times, they invested in something that was not going to work out. Most times, they were just tempted to do some certain things and they didn't know how that thing was going to come out and how the consequences were going to play out. So most times they once had it all, but they didn't have the wisdom to manage it all. Now, Proverbs 9:10 says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Now, there's a verse that also said you have to ask God for wisdom, and with no doubt you'll get it. Now, it's not enough to just make money. It's not enough to just get all you want. Because when you don't have the wisdom to manage it, you will lose it. Most times everything might be going well, everything might just be aligning, but just one thing, just one mistake can take away everything you have built for years. That's why you have to ask God for wisdom to be able to manage whatever you have at that moment, whatever you are going through. Now, most times there will be disappointment, but when you have a disappointment and you're doing it with God, trust me, it's going to be a blessing. That's when this sweet quote enters. Every disappointment is a blessing when you're doing it with God. But if you're doing it alone and there's a disappointment, it will be really hard to get back on your feet and maybe at that point, that is when you start realizing how you have neglected all the things you are meant to do. So it's going to be hard for you to start building back everything you've not built when you are meant to build it, because we are chasing the wrong things. It says wisdom is the principal thing. Proverbs 11:6 said, "The righteousness of the upright will deliver them, but the unfaithful will be caught by their lust." Now, keep your way straight, be righteous, seek first the righteousness of God, and every other thing will be added unto you. If you do it alone and you get it on your own, you are likely to lose it on your own. So get the righteousness. Whatever you need, God will provide it. God will add it to you. He everything you need. So don't be going according to how you are seeing life and how you are seeing how people are just focusing on money. I have to make money. You can make that money today, and before you know it, it's vanished. So that's why you have to seek God, seek the righteousness, seek the wisdom. In all you're getting, get understanding. So that when you have those things in your hand, you'll be able to manage them. You have the wisdom to manage them. And you'll not be able to and then it's your spirit that will help you to withstand against the lust of the flesh. So even if temptations come that period, you have a stronger spirit to fight against them. But if you have not yet gone through that process and grown yourself on how to fight your flesh, maybe that time it might just be something that will just tempt you, just a little lust, just a little looking at someone, and before you know it, you have made a mistake that will cost you your life. Get wisdom. Go to God. Ask for wisdom. Continually walk with God. Every plan. Proverbs 16:3 said, "Commit thy work unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." Everything you want to do, put it in the hands of the Lord. Everything you have planned to do, put it in the hands of the Lord, and you'll see how we establish it. He will give you the wisdom to manage them. He will give you the understanding to go through the right way, the right process. In all your gettings, get wisdom and understanding. God bless you and have a nice day.